So is the "can you smell what the cliff is cooking" joke worn out yet?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh. Then I got nothing.
Hey, what's up YouTube land? MGO here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Prime First Edition Deluxe Class Cliffjumper. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we will take a quick look at the packaging. So here it is, his name is Cliffjumper. Up here you have a very nice picture of Cliffjumper. You have trilingual First Edition foliage goodness, because this is the Canadian version. Turn it around, you have your obligatory product shot, and watch Transformers Prime, it's the best show ever, and that's basically it. I spent $300 just to throw that. I'm just kidding, I'm kidding, I did not pay that much, I'm not that crazy. Give me a little credit, God, I'm not insane, legally anyway, but anyway, here is Transformers Prime Dwayne Johnson, or Cliffjumper, whatever you want to call him. And there he is in his muscle car mode, and looks very cool. All nice and red and cherry. He's got the horns going on up here on the hood. They are a soft-ish plastic. They do have a little bit of give, but they are kind of stiff. Some nice paint apps here on the front grille, as well as some transclearance blue headlights. We got some transclearant blue windshields going all the way around, which is a nice touch. Got a Autobot symbol right there in silver. The exhaust pipes are painted in a nice silver, as well as the rims. I do appreciate it when they actually paint the rims. And that's pretty much it. Some nice silver going on back here in the rear bumper. The underside, you do get visible hands and visible horn syndrome. It's right there. But otherwise, a very nice, neat car mode. Very cool. And for comparison, here he is with New York Comic-Con Bumblebee. So you can see how he stacks up. So there you have that. And here he is with the pink version of his partner, or former partner, RC. And as you can see, grossly out of scale. But what do you really expect? But all in all, though, a very nicely done vehicle mode. Oh yes, and of course I almost forgot, in the package you do get the blue cardboard rock. Anywho, car, nice, red, yay. Now on the transformation, what you're going to do is you're going to start by bringing these side panels out like this. And then you're going to take them and rotate them forward, like that. You can take this whole hood section here, it's on a double hinge, just take it and bring it up and get that out of the way. You want to take this black piece right here and bring it down and in, because it's going to be his knee joint. So you want to bring it down like that. Just do it on the other side, like that. Now you're going to take these little pieces of windshield, you're going to flip these down like that. You're going to flip up the foot, and then bring the section up, close it up, and there you have a leg. And just do the same thing with the other leg. Bring up the foot, fold that up, and there you got his legs. Easy peasy. You're going to take this section here and just bring this down like that. You're going to come back here, take this rear bumper section and bring it up. And it's on a double hinge, so you're going to bring it up and push it back up against that rear windshield, like that. And you can take the arms, just extend them out like that. You're going to split this whole section here and bring the arms down like that. And we'll finish up the arms a little bit later. You're going to take this section here. There is a little bit of a pivot here, and you need that just for clearance sake. So you're just going to bring this back and rotate the waist 180. Like that. Bring that down. And then you can just close up these forearms here. Like that. Close up the forearms. Oop. Make sure everything is oriented properly. And close up the forearms. You just take his head here and just bring it up. Like that. Now the chest, you basically want to take it and just pull it apart slightly. It does kind of get caught. You can see here it is, I don't know if you can see it actually, but it is on a, it looks like either a double hinge or a slider, but it doesn't really move like it's supposed to. But basically it's just supposed to kind of split. And you take this tab right here and you basically just kind of wedge it in between those pieces of windshield. And it basically will just keep those pieces apart and keep that chest piece spread apart like that. And then you take this hood section here, and you, before you do that, you want to take these two little sections here and fold them in like that. Then you can fold this section up like that. You see here, there's a tab right here. It's going to tab right here behind his neck. You have to make sure everything's lined up just right. Just push that in there. Now you want to take the headlights, and these are joined together. There is a bar that connects these two sides. They don't move independently, so you're going to move them both at the same time. You're going to bring them forward, and they will basically finish off his waist, which is a nice touch. I do like this bit of transformation right here. It's very clever. And it just finishes off that waist piece very nicely. And there you have it, people. There is Cliffjumper in robot mode, and I think he looks really, really, really cool. A very nicely done figure. Of course, he does have he has horns on his butt. He has the horns on his butt, and there's nothing you can really do about it. Even if you bring it down a little bit, it's still he has horns on his butt. You just have to deal with the fact that he has horns on his butt. There's nothing you can do about it. But still, overall though, I think it looks great. The head sculpt, very cool, definitely show accurate, and all around well done figure. Articulation wise, his head is on a ball joint, so it has good range of movement, so we can get all smack talking to the Decepticons. Shoulders are on the ball joint. You get a bicep swivel. You get a double jointed elbow. You do get wrist movement. The waist, unfortunately, is locked off when you have this whole waist assembly put together. So you do lose that waist joint. Hips are on the ball joint. You also get a swivel at the hip. You get a knee joint. And the feet are on a ball joint, so you get some moderately good pivoting action, some up and down movement. So, he is pretty posable. You can pretty much get him in any pose you want. And the one thing that is cool about this figure is you can open this up and flip his hand around, and you do get his triple-barreled blasters, which are cool. I love the triple-barreled blasters. Oh, there you go. Rotate like that. Close it back up. And he has them on both hands. So we can dual wield his triple barrel blasters. And I like it. Very, very cool. Very nice touch. Very nice touch indeed. But yeah, I love this figure. Love it. Love it. Love it. Get him back standing up here. And for comparison, here he is with first edition Bumblebee. So you can see how those two stack up. And they're basically the same size. And here he is with Deluxe Optimus Prime. You can see he's a little bit shorter than Deluxe Prime. And here he is with his partner, RC. And yeah, RC's a bit taller, but hey, they still look good together. They still make a nice couple, don't you think? I think so. But yeah, all around though, a very cool figure. I would definitely recommend it if you can get your hands on it, because now that the rest of the first editions have been canceled in the US, This guy is a hot commodity and going for quite the ridiculous prices on eBay. So if you can get him for a reasonable price, I would definitely say pick him up. The RID version, I'm iffy on it. It doesn't look bad, but for me, I think the first edition is way better. So I probably will not be picking up the RID version. For me, I think it's first edition all the way. I think this guy is just way better in every way, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, your opinion may vary, but for me, I think this one's the better version of Cliffjumper. But yeah, I would recommend him if you can get him for a reasonable price, which is very hard to do at this point. And Hasbro said that the rest of the first edition line will probably get released at a later date. I don't know if that's really true or they're just trying to cover their butts so they stop getting angry emails. I really don't know. Honestly, for me, I take what they said with a grain of salt. As far as we'll try to get these figures out at a later date. I don't know. For me, it just sounds like let's shut up the angry nerds that are filling up our inboxes. But hey, if these figures are if Cliffjumper, Bulkhead, and Optimus are released at later dates at Ross or TJ Maxx or whatever, hey, I'll say pick it up. But all in all, though, very, very cool figure. I likes it very much, and I think that is pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Prime First Edition Deluxe Class Cliffjumper, and this is MGO saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Oh, and one more thing that I wasn't going to do just out of principle, but I figured I'd do another comparison here with the ones responsible for his murder. He's brash. He's bold. And he's one of the toughest Autobots around. Mess with Cliffjumper, and you get the God. Can you smell what the Screamer is cooking? I couldn't resist. I just couldn't. I couldn't.